The Hindu in School, Sunday, April 26, 2026. Language. Taking acronym shortcuts down the river. This is a lexicological journey. Hop on to possess a careful understanding of a particular shortcutting in language. The acronym. Truth be told, these guys are a lot more than just tiny. Indulekha S. All acronyms are abbreviations, but all abbreviations are not acronyms. Abbreviation is a river, and you are sitting on its bank. A boat rows up to you. I let go of an oar to extend my arm out in your direction. You get in, and the journey begins. It's the urge to signal. Think about the times if you've made up short forms of a word or even a sentence. Why did you do it? Convenience. Yes. Through convenience, what does it do? Then, reduced word now acts as a sign. It signals a larger context. Since time immemorial, humans have had the urge to signal, to make signs of things, like drawing a stick person to represent a human or doing gestures to indicate a bird. When humans were at their first job as hunter gatherers, they used signs to communicate. Language, as we know, is a product of this setup and therefore naturally evaluates this urge. The oldest written language in existence is Sumerian. It is here we must realize acronyms aren't a modern phenomenon because acronyms occurred even in Sumerian. In this economy, economizing language is the life motto of abbreviation. Acron- Acronyms double down on it. Let's look at some examples of acronyms as well as other types of abbreviations and observe the differences. NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. MVP, Most Valuable Player. FOMO, Fear of Missing Out, etc., etc. MPhil, Master of Philosophy. Not to mention, abbreviations exist in all languages. Let's take Italian for example. AVV, Avvocato, abbreviation for lawyer. Communique, meaning anyway. CMQ. This is a common abbreviation in the Italian internet slang. FIAT, Fabbrica Italiana Automobili Torino. PIL, Prodotto Interno Lordo, literally translates to Gross Domestic Product, GDP, another abbreviation. IVA, Imposta sul Valor Aggiunto. Reading these should make you realize that even among acronyms there are differences. PIL, FETA, and NASA here are pronounced like a word on the own, whereas in MVP and IVA each letter is pronounced individually. While most of the time both these differences fit under the umbrella of acronyms, another term makes the separation distinct: initialism. By definition, initialism is when the initial letter of a shortened word are pronounced one by one instead of saying it like a full word. This puts the other category under the description of acronyms. Through largely people associate all variations such as these under the category acronyms. Its official definition in dictionaries remains an abbreviation formed from the initial letters of other words and pronounced as a word. Types of acronyms. Now that we've understood the basic characteristics of what encapsulates an acronym, let's talk about the various types. Don't let looks fool you. Heteronyms. These through sounds like a type of acronym aren't acronyms at all. A heteronym is simply a newer name for something old. Example, the word acoustic guitar. This word was coined only after the advent of the electric guitar. The science establishment, especially biomedicine, uses the most numbers of acronyms. Contrived acronyms. Take a look at the word acronym CAPTCHA, which represents this lengthy phrase, completely automated public Turing test to tell computers and humans apart. Contrived acronyms are acronyms like these where a full phrase is reduced deliberately. Converted means deliberately arising and not naturally into an existing word or in a way that it is apt for the meaning contained in it. CAPTCHA is a perfect example for this. Through CAPTCHA, it is not a naturally occurring word in inert meaning of the long phrase to capture boats makes a contrived acronym, i.e., when you say the word captcha, it sounds exactly as the word capture. Backronyms. Backronyms are siblings of contrived acronyms. It is either a phrase or a word constructed after the existence of a word. Imagine it's kind of like a superimposition of a new sign on an existing word. Take a look at the word sad. The word already occurs in the English language and means unhappy or feeling sorrow. Sad also signals to sad affective disorder, which is a type of mood disorder in medicine. Can you think of other examples? Nested acronyms or macronyms. This is when one or more letters in an acronym signals to another acronym, hence why nested. Example, RBD is equal to REM, behavior disorder. Here R represents another acronym, REM, which means rapid eye movement. Recursive acronym. These are a kind of macronyms where when you expand it, the acronym apparently refers to itself, a self-referring acronym basically. It's easier to see this with an example. If you study computer science in school and have learned a bit about programming languages, especially Python, you must have heard about PIP. PIP signals to pip installation packages. See how the expansion refers to the acronym PIP within itself. Internet's best friend. You see, when the internet got invented and we developed a whole digital social space for ourselves, communication needed a new friend. You must have observed that internet-based languages is driven by the urge to shorten words. Many social media platforms allow only a small number of characters to be typed. For instance, in X, formerly Twitter, is limits is capped at 280 characters. It's no surprise that acronyms naturally became go-to words like LOL, laugh out loud, ASAP, as soon as possible, GOAT, greatest of all times, and so on quickly became a cultural norm. As long as language flows, the river of abbreviation also flows, from Sumerian picture style writing to internet slang acronyms are a mighty force of signification. Today's journey may end here, but words run on. Knowledge is endless. Thank you for watching.